Hello and welcome back to our channel. In the part 1 of this video, we showed you how you can help your dog at home if he has just consumed chocolate. Of course, once this happens, your best recourse is to contact your vet or call the Pet Poison Helpline on 855-213-6680. Today, we will discuss just how much chocolate is toxic for your dog, symptoms of chocolate poisoning, and how to keep your dog from eating chocolates. Why chocolate is toxic to dogs. While chocolate has no harmful effects in humans whatsoever, in dogs, it can cause severe damage. But why is chocolate so toxic to dogs? Well, this is a result of two ingredients in chocolate known as caffeine and theobromine. You already know caffeine, but then there's theobromine, the more notorious of the two, all things considered. The Merck and Muriel Manual for Veterinary Health explains that together, these two substances elevate your dog's heart rate and stimulate his nervous system as well. Now, there's something as your dog's risk of toxicity. This factor can affect just how much damage chocolate can cause in your dog's system when consumed. We will show you how to calculate this. Knowing what kind of chocolate your dog ate is important in helping your vet make a decision when there's an emergency. So, you want to note that. Generally, though, you should notice mild symptoms of the toxicity when a dog takes in about 20 mg of methylxanthines per kilogram of dog body weight. At around 40 to 50 mg per kilogram of dog body weight, cardiac symptoms would begin. And at anything higher than 60 mg per kilogram of dog body weight, seizures begin to occur. This becomes more concerning when you realize that 1 ounce of milk chocolate per pound of body weight is enough to present really concerning symptoms. To put things in perspective, an average bar of Hershey's milk chocolate bar weighs about 1.55 ounces. Hence, consuming even 1 bar of chocolate could result in devastating effects, especially if your dog is a small breed. Interestingly, in the toxicity hierarchy, milk chocolate is not even high up the ladder. You have cocoa powder, which is the most toxic, followed by unsweetened baker's chocolate, then semi-sweet chocolate, then dark chocolate, and then milk chocolate. Just how much chocolate is actually toxic for dogs? There are several things that affect this, such as your dog's weight, how much chocolate he consumed, and the type of chocolate he ate. In summary, the higher the amount of methylxanthines the chocolate has, the more dangerous the chocolate will be for your dog. Plus, darker chocolates are more dangerous than milk chocolate. Here's a rough idea of how much methylxanthines are contained in different types of chocolates. 1. Unsweetened baker's chocolate contains about 393 to 500 mg of methylxanthines per ounce. 2. Dark semi-sweet chocolate contains fewer methylxanthines at about 130 to 155 mg per ounce. 3. Milk chocolate contains only about 58 to 66 mg per ounce of chocolate. Sometimes, it might be less. 4. White chocolate only contains about 0.25 mg of methylxanthine per ounce. How to find out your dog's toxicity level? PetMD tells us that chocolate begins to cause adverse reactions when a dog eats, at least, 9 mg of methylxanthines per pound of dog body weight. So, if your dog eats around 18 mg or more per pound of his body weight, chances that he will fall ill are very high. Let's put this in perspective. Say a 15-pound dog eats only 1 ounce of unsweetened baker's chocolate. We already know there are about 500 mg of methylxanthines per ounce of unsweetened baker's chocolate. Dividing 500 mg by 15 pounds, you have 33 mg of methylxanthines per 1 pound of your dog's body weight. This is dangerously higher than the 9 mg benchmark already set. Such a dog will definitely fall sick and definitely show, at least, mild symptoms of toxicity. Say, on the other hand, we have a large dog weighing about 100 pounds. If the said dog consumes 10 ounces of milk chocolate, since 1 ounce of milk chocolate contains 68 mg of methylxanthine per ounce, then there are 660 mg of methylxanthine in this chocolate consumed by this large dog. Dividing 660 mg by 100 pounds, you have just 6.6 mg of methylxanthine per pound of the dog's body weight. In such a case, there might not even be any symptoms presented. And if there are symptoms, oftentimes, it's little more than diarrhea. Symptoms of chocolate poisoning in dogs. According to the American Kennel Club, symptoms of chocolate poisoning in dogs will usually appear within 6 to 12 hours after the said dog has consumed the chocolate. Symptoms might also last up to 3 days when they occur. Some of these symptoms include diarrhea, vomiting, frequent urination, stomach bloating, restlessness, hyperactivity, increased heart rate, heavy and rapid breathing, weakness, tremors, collapse, seizures, and death. Although seizures and falling into a coma aren't common, they can occur in extreme cases. Death is also another extreme consequence of eating chocolate, but it does happen. It often occurs as a result of a cardiac arrest which is caused as a result of chocolate toxicity. Generally, though, dogs usually just have mild symptoms which last for 72 hours max. Beware though, because dogs who reach the seizure or collapse stage will more likely die than those who do not get to that stage. Also, fatality is a much higher risk for senior dogs as well as puppies. When can chocolate cause death in dogs? The science in figuring out just how much chocolate would lead to death in dogs is quite complicated in itself. There are several factors that would have to be put into perspective. As we have seen in previous sections, the type of chocolate has a part to play, as does the condition of the dog, his health, weight, and how much he consumed. For instance, 3 dogs can eat 18 milligrams of unsweetened baker's chocolate and have different reactions. If one of them is a healthy adult, he will, most likely, come out of it alive even though he might fall seriously sick. If the other 2 are seniors or puppies, on the other hand, chances are they are not making it out alive. How long the chocolate remains in the system is also another factor. A dog that throws up within the hour is most likely safe. He'll most likely not die. However, if the chocolate remains in the system longer than 2 to 3 hours, those changes begin to drop, and the dog could possibly die. If you suspect that your dog has consumed about 18 milligrams of chocolate per pound of his weight, whether or not he is healthy or he has vomited, please contact your vet. It's the best way to ensure that your pet stays alive. How to keep your dog from eating chocolate. In the end, prevention, they say, is better than cure. When it comes to chocolate, it's better safe than sorry. In truth, a small amount of milk chocolate shouldn't cause your large dog any harm. Nonetheless, it's best to avoid feeding your dog chocolate as a treat. There are better treat options for dogs that are safe and healthy for him. Also, ensure that you do not allow your dog get access to chocolate, so he doesn't sneak a bite when you're not looking. You can take the following steps. 1. Put the chocolate away. This one always works, putting the chocolate away. You want to make sure that every chocolate item including hot chocolate mixes and cocoa powder are kept away from the reach of your dog. You can keep them on a high shelf, or you can lock them in a closed-door pantry. Make sure that everyone in the house is on the same page concerning feeding the dog chocolate as treats. That is, it's a no-no. Inform your guests as well. Make sure that chocolates are always kept out of sight, never on the countertop, in purses, or on the tables. You must be even more careful during the holidays, as these are periods where chocolates and other treats are in abundance. It's also the time we can become the most careless. All trick or treat bags, Valentine's Day candy, Easter baskets, Hanukkah coins, and Christmas are to be taken out of your dog's reach. 2. Teach the leave it command. Even after doing all you can to take the chocolate out of sight, sometimes accidents can happen. At those times, if your dog is trained, you can get your dog to abandon the chocolate and prevent any accident. Teaching the leave it command is really not easy. However, the results are very effective. And it doesn't just keep your dog from eating chocolate. You can also use this command to keep your dog from eating leftovers he finds on the ground or stuff that falls to the ground while on your walk or something. 3. Crate train your dog. Now, there might be times when you're unavoidably unable to supervise your dog. At these times, anything can happen, and this is why it is important to crate train your dog. This way, once you're not around to watch him, you can put him in his crate till you're back. Get your dog a sturdy crate. The crate you get for your dog should be roomy but not too roomy. It should also be comfortable and safe so that your dog can feel at home there when you're not available to watch. To make the room more conducive, you can also throw in his favorite toys, blankets, treats, and a stuffed Kong. This way, the crate feels more like home and your dog would love staying in it. Finally, a word on cocoa shell mulch. Oftentimes, the dangers of cocoa shell mulch are overlooked because they are little known. However, according to PetMD, cocoa shell mulch is very dangerous for pets and dogs, especially as they are known to love the plant smell. So, before spreading cocoa shell mulch on your property, you might want to have a rethink. As an alternative, you could try shredded pine, hemlock bark, or cedar instead as the ASPCA has suggested. Did you enjoy this video? Click the subscribe button below and hit the notification bell so you'll know once we post a new video. Also drop a comment below so we can know your thoughts. Finally, don't forget to check the description below for more details. And visit our site, www.dogproductsguide.com for more awesome dog product content like this.